You guys, I have this crazy freaking story to tell you. Okay, here's the skinny. My mom and pops like to do these family getaway trips, and a few days ago they took us camping at Cook Forest. I saw something wild there, but there's no freaking service on my phone, so I had to wait till we got back to post this. Okay, so we're going camping, right? It's my mom, pops, me, and my sister. I'm pissed because my phone doesn't have any service, and my sister's being a bitch, and mom and pops are ignoring me as usual. Pops is setting up a tent and mom's flirting with this dude from the campsite next to ours. I'm just walking around in circles because there's literally nothing to do and bugs are everywhere on me and it's humid and I just hate nature, okay? Anyway, I get like really far out and I hear something growling in the trees. Kind of like how a dog growls, but not really, you know. I run back to Pops and Mom and they said it was probably a fox or a raccoon or something. Obviously, they're both full of shit. Do foxes and raccoons even growl? I couldn't sleep that night. And no, not because I was scared. I had to share a tent with my stupid sister and her snoring kept me up. But that turned out to be a good thing because I saw something amazing. I went outside to drain my wee and I heard someone sniffing behind me. I turned around and there was this totally naked lady scratching a tree. She was tearing off all the bark and her fingers were bleeding. Someone came running up to her and it was the guy Mom was flirting with earlier. He grabbed her arms and kind of bear hugged her and dragged her off into the woods. I don't think either of them even knew I was there. I kept an eye on our neighbor the next day by playing as close to his campsite as I dared. He had a small tent and I guess he was camping alone, which threw up all kinds of red flags. What kind of weirdo camps by themselves? He eventually went off into the woods and I couldn't follow or my parents would have thrown a hissy fit. I waited all day but he never came back. He still wasn't back at bedtime either and I stayed up all night to watch for him. His tent was still empty in the morning, so I waited until my parents' backs were turned and investigated around his campsite. There was a trail nearby. My curiosity overrode my fear of punishment and I followed the trail into the woods. I was on it for like an hour when I heard a snarling. At first I thought it might be a bear, so I dropped to my stomach and covered my head to make myself invisible to it, or however that works. When a few minutes passed and nothing ate me, I started crawling toward the noise. The trail led to a clearing where I saw probably the craziest thing anyone's ever seen. The naked lady from the other night had a collar around her neck and that had a chain on it which was wrapped around a tree. The man was on the ground and she was eating him. His skull was cracked open and picked clean. She ate most of his shoulders and right arm too. I ran back to camp and told my parents about what I saw, but of course those assholes didn't believe me and they grounded me for leaving their site. But I'm back home now and I have internet, so it's time to tell the world, zombies are real. The zombie apocalypse is probably happening right now. Get out of the major cities and start stockpiling supplies. Spread the word on Reddit. Spread the word on Facebook. Zombies are real. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel and the following channels above. Until next time, stay weird.